My name is Jed McKeehan, and today we're going to talk about compensation for victims of crimes in Tennessee. So, unfortunately, many people are victims of crimes, whether burglary, theft, rape, even murder. There is always a victim in those cases. And so there is a criminal case that is opened up, and the defendant who's accused of committing that crime is prosecuted. But what remedies are available to the victim in these situations? Well, certainly if they've been harmed or assaulted or hurt badly, they could file a civil lawsuit against the defendant, but the defendant may not have any assets. It may be a homeless person who attacked them, and there's really nothing to be gained from going after them. What remedies does the victim have in these situations? Well, there's actually a fund set up called the Criminal Injuries Compensation Fund. That's a fund that money comes from the state of Tennessee that gives money to victims of crimes, some crimes, and gives them a little bit of compensation for what they've been through, all right? And usually the amount people have heard of is around $2,500, okay? It can be more than that in some instances, and you're certainly not going to get rich, but it is a little bit of money for these people, okay? And so what they do is they will fill out a form and submit it to the state of Tennessee, and the state will write you a check if you are deemed to be the victim of a crime for various things. They can even cover funeral expenses to some degree for someone who has been killed. But there is a mechanism whereby you can receive compensation without filing a civil lawsuit and going through all those steps. Also, if you feel uncomfortable doing that, you can actually recover attorney's fees as part of applying for this. So if you feel uncomfortable doing that, you can consult with an attorney. They can help you fill out the form and see if you're eligible to receive a little bit of money. No one's getting rich off this Criminal Injuries Compensation Fund if you have been the victim of a crime in Tennessee. You can find out more about this legal issue and other legal issues by going to my website, attorney-knoxville.com. You can listen to my podcast, In Session with Jed McKeehan, in the iTunes store. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter. You can also check out my other YouTube videos.